Welcome back to the channel, and I'm back in Instruments of Destruction looking at some crazy stuff on the workshop, starting with the Acct dionea by Acct. And this looks like some type of flower you would find in a video game that is probably not going to be good for your health. But let's see. Whoa, okay, that did that automatically as soon as I spawned it in. Let's see how good for the building's health in this game this flower happens to be. Is this, does this move? Oh my, it does move. Okay, I'm assuming this laser is our attack distance, our range of damage. I don't know. It moves as well, or it can aim as well like a turret, up and down too. Man, look at I love the design of the stem. This thing looks so cool. The whole thing is an awesome design. All right, so I haven't quite worked out exactly what the mode of destruction is going to be, but let's push buttons and see what happens. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Okay, oh! You know what? That is perfect. Oh, that is what the laser is. It shows you how far it's gonna go, and then I guess I'm supposed to eat the building, just like that. That is not what I thought this was going to do. I thought I was expecting it to maybe shoot these wrecking balls as projectiles. And wait a minute, since when do the wrecking balls have spikes on them? I don't remember that being a thing. Hold on. Yeah, see, this wrecking ball doesn't have any spikes on it, but this spiky ball does have spikes on it, but this spiky ball doesn't look like these things in here. These are wrecking ball size with tiny spikes on. Oh, you know what? The spiky ball probably has a setting. And I'm actually trying to just find a spot to place an object down. And this thing is so, like, they've built this thing and used the available area that they've made so well that I literally cannot find a spare place to attach anything. All right, you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to delete a block. There we go. So if I do this, oh my goodness, I had no idea this whole time. This whole time I had no idea that the spiky ball had a bigger spiky ball. All right, well, what about wrecking ball? The wrecking ball has a bigger... There's 3 sizes of wrecking balls? What about the hook? Oh, everything has different sizes. Even this has a different size. I just didn't know. We're missing a little piece here, but I don't think that piece is super important. Well, what is it? Whoa, okay. You got a little ahead of me there, Mr. Flower. I'm gonna try to spawn in again. Well, dang it. Okay, that wasn't nearly as destructive that time. I have to chomp another building. It's not very often that I get to chomp buildings with flowers. All right, so there we go. The laser is now right at the edge of the building, so I should be able to, oops, wrong button. Should be able to extend and then chomp. Okay, I guess I underestimated a little bit the laser's distance. Extend, chomp, chomp. The whole building's gone. The whole building is completely gone now. All right, and this building is up next. It's way better when you're a lot closer to the buildings. This is such a good creation. This is like, it reminds me of like something you'd find in Mario or Zelda. Like, this is totally an enemy that you'd find in those games. All right, building, you are my final victim. I don't know if you should feel proud or terrified. Probably both, but don't worry, it'll all be over soon. This is such a, I love how fast it just opens and closes. This is such a good creation. All right, for the editor, I want you to find the most appropriate sound effect for this motion right here. Bruh. Okay, up next we have Attack Helicopter by Astronaut. Shouldn't the astronaut be building a spaceship instead of a helicopter? I don't think I've seen a helicopter in this game, or maybe I'm just not remembering. This appears to have like collective pitch controls. Just gotta figure out where oh, we have a gun. We have aiming sight. Oh, wait, does that? Oh, we're going up. Oh, we're going up more. And we're going down. Landing gear is automatic. Oh, this thing's real nice. Oh, this thing levels off so nice. You can see the tail thrusters. I work a little bit in the back there to do yaw. All right, but I don't have the ability to go forward and back yet. Let me figure that out. Is it IJKL? Oh, okay, that aims the cannon. Never mind about that. Must be arrows. Oh, yeah, so this thing does fly like a helicopter. I didn't know if there's gonna be forward thrust on it or something. Okay, follow cam. Help me with this here. I'm gonna have to tilt myself forward to go forward. Totally works with this thing. Wow, this thing works so well. It feels really natural. I love the feeling of this. All right, now let's actually start firing. Oh, I forgot there's dummies on this map now. All right, and I can also control the turret or the gun manually. Really easy to do. All right, tons of destruction there. But I know the question we're all asking is, what if we didn't have weapons on this thing? What is it like to ram into a building with these propellers? Okay, here we go. Oh! Well, I hope that answers your question. It jams up the propellers and we get stuck. I don't think we're getting back in the air on this one. Okay, up next, we have the Planet Creator by Phoenix. Let's press Y to start. All right, I can already see the magnets working. So this is a planet creator, it says. F for dummies. Oh my goodness. We're gonna create a planet out of dummies. How big of a planet do we want? I think that's good enough for now. I'm starting to feel a little bit of lag. All right, this doesn't look like a bunch of dummies. This looks like some very horror genre, like weird tentacle creation of goo and mess. It's a little uncomfortable to see. TR for up down? Oh, I see. It drives, doesn't it? It does drive, but why? Arrows for distance? What? Oh, that is fascinating. So do you see these gauges here? So as I hold, whoa. Oh, this is so weird. It's like watching those flocks of birds do their thing. As I hold the arrow, this meter grows, which I think is the power of this wind turbine. And that wind turbine is essentially pushing the blob of dummies away from the magnets. But the magnets, I think, are still doing their thing, but they're just counteracting the force of this. So that controls the distance away. Now I can bring them back, and I can even go negative, which is just taking them into itself, which I don't think it's not really that useful, is it? And I'm gonna move close to the buildings, and I don't think this is gonna do much. Maybe the vacuum turbine itself will actually do some damage, but the dummies, they don't have a lot of like velocity with this, so I don't know what to expect. But here, I'm gonna keep adding some dummies as I'm moving in here. The lag's definitely, we're definitely feeling it. All right, I think we've created a big enough planet. Now let's start pushing our dummy planet into this building very slowly. I'm actually gonna ramp up the game speed a little bit. Oh, look at that. That looks great. Oh, there it goes. Okay, that was more destructive than I was expecting. This is really satisfying. Now I'm gonna try to turn to the left, drag it through the rest of the building. There it goes. It's actually working. Wow. I didn't think this thing was gonna have that much force. All right, let me bring it back into here. I'm gonna push it forward. We'll take out the rest of the support. I'm gonna bring it back. Oh. And push it forward. Oh, how is this building still standing? Bring it back. There we go. I am amazed at how well this thing works. Okay, let's turn our sights to the building next to us now. I think I feel like I lost a lot of dummies. Oh, I just gained a bunch more from the roof of that building. Dummies are apparently very magnetic. All right, and now let's push into this building. Wow. Did you ever imagine this being a weapon in Instruments of Destruction when I first started playing this on the channel? A dummy planet creator that you can slowly just pass through objects and destroy them. It's so weird because the dummies they're like little individual objects, but they're also a planet that kind of feels like one object at the same time, but it's able to like phase through certain parts of the buildings. It's really interesting to see. All right, and then I'm also noticing, like, look at all of the metal is getting affected too, but the dummies and the metal have separate focal points of where they get congregated on, which I don't really know why that is. Man, what a unusual instrument of destruction here. All right, let's move on to the next one. So speaking of dummies, you may remember this one from the last workshop episode I did, and this is by Dummy Waiver by Jaku J, and I couldn't get this one to work, and they left a comment on the video telling me what happened, and apparently there's this setting here called lock cabs in place. And I did not have that checked because it's a local setting and not actually attached to the creation itself. But if I select this, then when I spawn in, you can see it actually, it keeps this part hovering in the air. And that is completely necessary for this to actually work. And this is rotating now. And I think it's just a one button creation. So if I just hold this button down, we'll actually see what it was intended to do. I'm actually gonna speed things up so we can just get a whole bunch of dummies in here really, really quickly. And then we can see the dummy waiver in its at its peak performance. All right, going back down to normal speed here. And I think you can start to see how this thing was designed to be used. It's kind of actually, it's not that much different in concept from the planet creator, but it has a little bit more of a particular specialty. If you look at how the dummies are behaving, you can kind of imagine it just like a patch of floating garbage in the ocean. Like if there were some ocean waves and stuff, these are totally floating on the surface of the ocean. So now we can understand why this was called the dummy waiver. It literally just creates ocean waves of dummies. This is actually really satisfying. Oh, look at that. That was a big wave. Oh, that was a big wave. Probably capsized whatever boat was riding on this dummy ocean. You know, who thought to name these things dummies in the first place? Where do the dummies get their name? It seems so insulting. I kind of want a couple seconds of faster time lapse on this, so let's speed this up and see what a quick wave pool will look like. All right, how'd it look? Was that cool or what? I don't know, I haven't seen it yet. The video still has to be edited. Okay, up next is Drone by Technogenesis. So apparently this thing, instead of using thrusters like I would build a drone, this thing uses the turbine vacuum, which I wasn't too sure how viable. Wait, we're floating. Oh, I gotta turn off the lock cabs in place. There we go, that feels more normal. So yeah, I'm not too sure how viable the turbine vacuums are as actual, you know, thrusters. But let's find out. Oh, here we go. Here we go, turning up the levels. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm trying to control it. Apparently I got some bombs too. I don't know what the button is for the bombs, but I'm gonna press G. G is not the button for the bombs. F. Oh, F is for landing gear. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, no, no, no. I turned off my thrust. Ah! That wasn't quite what I planned for these buildings. All right, activate turbine vacuums gently this time. We get up into the air, and then the landing gear comes up. Okay, now let's level off. Gently this time, level off. Here we go, go forwards. Oh, don't fall, don't fall. A little bit more altitude. This thing is a little bit hard to go. Oh, the turbine vacuums, I forgot that they're actually destructive too. Okay, I think the numbers. 1 for bomb. Ah, stop going up, stop going up. Oh, that was a perfect hit with the bomb. I was way too far away to get a good view of it though. Number 2. Oh no, it's happening again. It's happening again. Ah! Accidentally destructive. Oh man. I've done it again. I've accidentally destroyed an entire town. All right, I still have 2 more bombs left. I don't even know where forward is anymore. All right, maybe this way. 3. All right, just drop the final bombs. Wait, the bombs aren't there. The bombs already exploded when I hit the ground. All right, well, see you later, island. My people are calling. Okay, up next, we got the BPT CV1 3XBR by Stefan. What the interesting thing about this is I think this is a transport vehicle of sorts that is actually transporting 3 smaller vehicles, all of which can be independently controlled. So first of all, there's some interesting looking wheels on this thing. We can just drive around like a normal vehicle. There's a whole bunch of creations on this, or a whole bunch of buttons on this. All right, that is not the appropriate thing. Whoa. That's pretty cool. Okay, this thing's just got an arsenal of weapons. Oh, look at the face on the front. I just noticed the face. What? And the face does things. It does things when you open up the arsenal. It's like, hey, I'm going to kill you now. It seems so like positive and upbeat, you know, well, with the fangs and the red eyes. You know, when you describe something as having fangs and red eyes, you don't expect it to look so happy. Oh wait, These are the eyes, maybe. Those look a lot more like eyes, but I don't know if that was the intent or not. And like, these are kind of like eyebrows. Those actually look a lot more like eyes now. I'm seeing it. I'm starting to see the face. It looks very happy. Oh, it's doing that automatically. It's just waving back and forth. Those buildings are so lucky right now. That's interesting. Okay, what about C? Does it just keep going? All right, stop. No, stop. Oh, okay. It's like a predefined number of shots, I think. All right, let's aim towards the buildings and see what happens. Wait, can you stop? Can you stop? C? No, I don't know how to stop it. Z? Oh, no, Z is this. Okay, Q? Wait, okay, no, Q puts those away. That's fine. That's fine. No, put those back away. We don't want this no more. R? Oh, what's happening now? Oh, this is how the things... No, R again. R, yeah. I'm having some issues controlling this thing. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now, here we are. So the way that this works, oh, this is so cool. So if I'm holding number 1, oh, this is interesting. So if I'm holding down the number 1, I can control this thing. So now if I hold down number 2, the same controls will now control this one. There we go. I'll turn this one left. Perfect. And then if I hold number 3, the same controls will now control this one. Oh no, no. Okay, turn left. Oh, this is not off to a bad start. This must be the runt of the bunch. Just survived. Okay, it survived. You were supposed to come out centered, like all epic. The other guys just, they cleared the... They did like a clear. They went to either side of the platform. They were just paving the way for you to come down the runway and then have your own little entrance, but you had to fall off the side. All right, get yourself back in the middle there. All right, perfect. See, that's where your cue was. You missed your cue. We rehearsed this. We didn't rehearse this. Okay, and then I think there's a button. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Then they just spin around. Wait, are they? Oh, wow. They're spinning around so fast that they're doing the helicopter, like, FPS thing, where the frames are matching the spin rate, so it looks like they're not really spinning. But then when they slow down, oh, look at that. Wait, I can't tell if they're still going fast or not. I don't know. Oh, let's just activate it again. But these are sweeping the bottoms of these buildings out with all these bullets. While all this is happening, I'm also capable of driving the other vehicle back away and probably doing all those weapons. Yeah, this is just... There's so much destruction potential with this. Look at what is happening right now. Oh my goodness. There's so many things to do with this creation. So many destructive avenues. Getting a little bit overwhelmed now. I think we should probably take a break from this one. We got other stuff to move on to. But that was kind of awesome, wasn't it? All right, up next, we have The Christmas Bullet by Rosley Othman. Now, this one in the description actually said it was inspired by one of my videos. I actually did a creation in Trailmakers that was looking into the history of the Christmas Bullet and why it was probably one of the worst inventions ever. It's really a sad story. If you want some history on what this plane's all about, you should definitely go ahead and check that video. All right, so if this thing works anywhere near as well as the original design, we should essentially perish in have a terrible time flying this thing. All right, how do we go? Imagine it just doesn't work because, historical accuracy and all. Oh, ooh. Oh no, this is not right. This is not right. This thing's way too good. This thing, hey, wait a minute. I just realized, is that my logo right there? Is that like the closest thing you can get to the ScrapMan logo in this game? That, like, oh. It is accurate. I can't believe the wings were designed to fall off. That is amazing. I don't know what triggered that. But yeah, pretty much the original design was so poorly designed that the wings, they pretty much just couldn't support anything. And they pretty much just, they just tore off every time and the pilots died. That's the TLDR of the Christmas Bullet. But I want to see that happen again. Why did that happen? Maybe like, I don't know. I don't know what causes that. It seemed like it was gonna fly so well. And then the wings just fell off. It does fly way better than the original design, I'm pretty sure. Did the wings just fall off because I like went back to the ground maybe? Or is it a time thing? Maybe after a certain amount of time? I don't actually know how this thing's programmed. Why did the wings fall off and they're not now? Yeah, like I'm on the ground again and the wings are not falling off this time. I don't know why the wings aren't falling off now. Now it flies well. Was that just I don't know, like a random fluke or something? What happens if I fly into this? Oh, there goes the wings. All right, I gotta look at the settings on these things. I wanna know how these wings are designed to fall off. So this is a breakable connector. Oh, I've never used this actually. That's such a good part, I'm just realizing. You can design things to snap off under certain strength limits. That's pretty cool. This is the perfect example of when to use that. Too bad there's not a strength limit below 0.1 because that's what this creation deserves. That's what, to be historically accurate. All right, I got one more creation to look at for this video and I'm really interested in this one. So this is just called Wheels by Ajax Gamer. And from the description that I remember, it is basically trying to simulate airless rubber wheels, which I've seen those types of wheels in you know, pictures and stuff of like, oh, the wheel of the future, and it's got no air in it, but it's got like some type of, you know, honeycomb design or like a mesh design that makes the wheel like flexible and able to go over uneven terrain, and you don't have to worry about tires popping or things like that. And you can see the way this is designed, it's actually really interesting. There's a couple layers, but there's suspension on every single wheel segment, pretty much. All these different segments of the wheels have their own suspension, so the wheels just kind of like compress. So I think this would be great for, you know, low speed, uneven terrain, like rock crawling. This is not the map for that. I'm probably gonna have to switch maps. Let me see if I can do a little bit of a example on some of this stuff here though. Oh boy. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't think... Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? All right, what about this part here? Yeah, we're starting to get an idea of it. Whoa, I didn't know there was an explosion there. Okay. All right, let me go to a map that actually has like ledges and stuff. I think it'd be much more fun to watch on one of those maps. Here we go. This one should be interesting for the test here. Oh boy, this thing actually is kind of hard to steer, at least when going forward. All right, you know what? Let's just go through the wall. We don't have to go around the wall. We can just go through it. Look at that, perfect. All right, let's see how it handles this. Oh yeah, The traction is so good on this. The way that the wheels just grip the corners. It actually just bounces itself up, as a matter of fact. Okay, perfect. Yeah, these wheels are very, very nice. Very smooth, very rubbery. Rubbery in the feel, even though they're just suspension. Oh wait, does this thing go upside down too? Of course it does. This vehicle, you can't tip this vehicle over. Maybe on its side. I don't know. All right, there we go. Nailed that. Now I can just balance myself. Ready? 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 Almost. 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 Oh, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Straighten up, straighten back out. I got this. I got this. I wonder if I can get myself perfectly balanced where I don't have to move anymore. We're like so close. There it is. I think that's as close as I can get it. That was actually pretty cool though. All right, and back down to normal. All right, found a little mini game for this one. Try to balance on 2 wheels. Yeah, there we go. I like that right there. Perfect demonstration for what this thing is supposed to be like. All right, so which one of these creations in this video was your favorite? Let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, you'll probably enjoy some other stuff that you can find right here on the end screen. And I hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.